the first to know Nsem-Pii TV.
Ebusa for ene ewo ekosi sen dwumadie so na in fact obi ene na badwafo ena chese ene atenase na omo agwetwe enkomo na ene Omanhene Kwabena Asante ene eye Justin Frimpong Kodua, the General Secretary of the New Patriotic Party amanyokoro atwetwe enkomo na yemne ni twa ensem a ekoso in MPP amanyokoro ahead of the upcoming primaries say aka barely 4 months na yekoto no ene ye da sorry ya Kennedy akomprekun Agyapong for camp ede eye letter kakraka bi ababonten tetentene na eno na ne Omanhene ene oye Justin Frimpong Kodua atwe ho komo ana waka say in fact me as General Secretary ene National Executive Council no yen sorry prekun ape ensanction nipa enti ensem ne request a eye Kennedy akomprekun Agyapong camp kwasi kwate na esquire na nsa ehyaase no there is no way say or no as General Secretary obefa atum na watimi act on that say yes sanction the two chairmen in question Bernard and Tribos yakon chairman Wontumi ene Kwame Bafo a obi assign friend no Abronye no in fact we say yes sanction one immediately enye because e be take process answer na etumi akoso. Now one question I want to ask is that say yakase obi aye anti-parties conductor na kebisa say Kennedy akomprekun Agyapong why be before and now say because it is all over say in 2024 general elections no Kennedy akomprekun Agyapong the all trances be and say some comments be I will make here in 2023 NPP's primaries no something like showdown comment and no can be an NPP aminyoko no e use that statement no and some other comments be ana or the good party no ehufi no so you regarding as anti-party conduct and I just say NDC for we as here nobody a campaign so in all this you know yeah sanction a Kennedy akomprekun Agyapong but ene onumom a request say yenyi chama Wontumi ene a Kwame Bafo Abronye one dwumadi influence them yenti ensem a Justin Frimpong Kodua ene obi ene ne crew me kire Omanhene no.
Maybe on the heels of this, na maybe a question. There is team Kennedy Agyapong. One crata about 10 kika Nsem-Pii, and then maybe a Kodua party. I say, oh yeah, ni fasu obi say sanction Ashanti and Bono regional chairman for gross anti-party conduct. And okay, can I say our attention has been drawn to two disturbing videos circulating on social media in which Mr. Bernard and Tribos chairman Wontumi and Mr. Kwame Bafo Abronye, regional chairman for the Ashanti and Bono regions respectively, are heard alleging manipulation of MPP's electoral register and process to favor a particular candidate ahead of the January 2025 presidential primaries. And they go on to say that these comments amount to gross misconduct and a grave violation of the party's constitution, Article 4.7. They do not only damage the reputation of the MPP as a democratic institution, but also directly threaten the credibility and unity of the upcoming presidential primaries. The two individuals involved are not ordinary party members. As members of both the National Executive Committee and the National Council, Article 10.3.4 of the MPP Constitution, two of the highest decision-making organs of the party, their words carry weight. For this reason, it is wholly inadequate for the party leadership to simply disassociate itself from the reckless utterances. It has to be both condemned and sanctioned. We therefore recommend that the NEC and the National Council of the MPP immediately summon the two regional chairmen before the appropriate disciplinary bodies and processes. Such decisive action is necessary to send a clear signal that no individual, regardless of rank or status, is above the rules of our party. Failure to act swiftly and decisively will only reinforce the widespread perceptions of bias and lend credibility to the dangerous narrative that there is indeed a calculated orchestration to skew the process in favor of a particular candidate. The integrity of our primaries and the unity of our party cannot be left at the mercy of indiscipline and reckless commentary. Finally, we assure the rank and file of the MPP that Team Ken remains resolute in its commitment to a transparent, free and fair electoral process. We have put in place a robust anti-Reagan architecture to safeguard the sanctity and integrity of the upcoming primaries, and we call on all party faithful to remain vigilant. And is signed law lecturer and campaign spokesperson to Honorable Kennedy Agyapong Kwesi Kwarteng Esquire. About to your attention.
Me huno social media platforms and I was also what kind of media trip.
Emba officially to your attention.
The few office and the next statement be a and that's a petition be a
but on your
every time Omanhene I could see evidence what kind of or making reference to party constitution. I was also expecting that Kaobesa party constitution article 4 now is a kind of 364. I can't watch them say before say Obetuma take any action against anybody now. There should be a complaint lodged against the person. And this said the general secretary we need to mean say most must suspend will be every party. The Obetuma yene say Obia ya de or party mo now free say be and say fata a party na what the pakono ultra petition address the general secretary depending on the pakono stature or party. Then what the bar then them that come relevant body no say NECO say National Council say disciplinary committee they that come then they must take action on. But when to me say NEC nine free National Council nine free and take a decision. Say the NEC National Council no anybody yet two they be a say Obinko be na entrance every time NEC meeting. The NEC meeting and go for different regions never National Council go for different regions never. Say be a finocram it be a NEC or National Council it make sure about 3 or 4 times or let's say there's an emergency. Asema Omanhene oye kan wasemi. If you dey a trail moya, na you who say and now WhatsApp platform so. And I remember that buy and I could share that buy. A drada. Until 3 days be and I barbecue. And this all the NEC National Council in 2 Janaya. And no, time now work out 8 minutes until say NEC Asia over their next meeting. Or National Council show next meeting as a council. But I know how pay for there should be an official petitioner. Yeah, there be two. The could say within the constitution or issue statement no. Or some go further. No some petition. I address it to General Secretary. No family. But the Bremia and now they are met so. Me two and more. But let's discuss the content of the letter. Sabi as General Secretary and Chief Spokesperson for the party. Mejuma NSF Mebo Party no by. Mejuma now say Obi ka Senfa Party no a. Na Sabi and Tna Mababeka Obontina Matreno. From Friday the who sa video said nam social media. Enu akwesiada. Ana me issue statement say the kind. Party ye Abon. Obia no single individual and no to me say or the say may you as me see free or me do bentindi akoka. Party obi obeka say dia na say bi woni be say loose stock na say dia o kan oksa. Every day o she empo ye kweshia legon ye amended expansion ya gitu me say electoral college nyembi no. Say bi no ka say and you said the electoral commission eyo medjuma. Say Ghana Mrakwa catcher so the 18 years to the tomato about is not automatic. Say the electoral commission be registered or not say kasi true the work true the we are so we have them as a tomato or more person metraba as former executives no. Or my only way I say it will call Monty Theatre for Assassin so. The war crowd with 2 pints. The war calling the constituency. And then buy and their party now and they said, yes, who are person trouble in the piano. A decano, co-truding, not a 24, no truding woman. Never call constituency, we are concerned for executive or for mentia. Who we are, chairman, secretary, or a band also. Or what does we are, the IT coordinator or constituency one, about upload information into MPP system. It has nothing to do with regional chairman. It has nothing to do with regional party. About national street. And now I'm said, Omanhene, in him say, about your cotton January 31st no. And yeah, the stakes are high. Mistress womb, I am confortion say ABA, be money no be to with the bonity. So I exercise here, course, Yamibwa, IT phone upload or more some to abandoning area. National party, MMA team, alcohol, various regions. Any constituency for Nakusia. Near side the beneficial verification to make sure say a DB a wabon. They appear twice, the year film, they don't say any woman or you're getting their film. Yeah, the provisional list no. Ebema assurance no. I'm assurance will be a Tinyashim. I will say the BI and so can I generate the first no do. Say be Omanhene any first time me as general secretary, me question about also. In 2023, a presidential primaries, a parliamentary primaries. Omanhene well videos what transfer by Abaso said this is the first time every Biakotoba in a complete beer for Abronye. It is the same principle they do called January 31st. And said the and then the question Obibi Tinakase was a son Abronye and also Bibi. Secondly, date for January 31st now. A national council, the second high decision making body of the party, and the court. I'm out for the migrant by. So basically, Nsem-Pii, a bit man in Koichi, Obia as far as the reason. Said Ocean National Council, the caliber of people are more national council, a composition. Former president, for former vice president, for former running mates, for presidential candidate, former general secretary, former national chairman, members of parliament, if you become national officers, if you become region, will be at the rest back. So I'm pretty good to Kushia. And I don't know you call them come say. You said that they are party me team Macau. So you can say your chances December 2026 and Sunday acquire prime minister. Ever have party no. That means they didn't of course never transfer out to 2026. And we said I'm not done it. And this is first social media be anywhere. I'll be quiet Kasapa in the baby. And no look what time they film TikTok or show videos in so who are customer say be anymore. It's no man in our party share no cast baby. You're two presidential prime minister and they did their course in your party in your presidential prime. The member party no say the module. I thought to be you put trouble, they kept saying kunim. And they say you say a to my prefer. As you are about them, you're telling them our presidential candidate will have over 2 years to campaign until 2028 no Edro. And to never bomb said the reconciliation be as a party year said the more party for Kobu free and someone trouble and you from Nakasa. That was the reason why party in California Jacob and said young to January 31st. And to say be a Yakoyama Sumesi and also be teaming said the advantage view. In any case, current register way 2022 Ebrana year 2 polling station, yeah electoral area, yeah constituency regional. So cannot flag rushing race the anymore. And to think I said will be quiet about 2022 Edinburgh candidate A or candidate B. So time over Kaya and you'll be up a constituency chairman BD or constituency executive or be a PBD and normally BH. And said this time no think I said or more see over 300,000 delegates or more. And only now with my catch almost say Kodua candidate A or candidate B. Now on my may release new year now. Me I say Chairman Abronye and Chairman Wontumi a statement say video now about it was adopted.
I was coming to that point.
In fact, say on my O2 and that video get back for mine or my yankasa. I get your man yankasa. A person na me as a man yankasa. Omanhene then I'm for the kafa.
Eya in the correct.
Eya in the correct. It doesn't have to take general secretary to issue a statement. And some of the other case adopted. I didn't know that the Nyama case adopted. So the party will be as general secretary. I send the other party no biano. Make a wasem. So make a said I know that. I did the initially. Also better about Montana. But the party is bigger than anybody or be until no maybe a SME. Nyama party for come about from that man who said the enjoy be no. My asking when I issues bebano and they make a wasem.
Asempa FM.
Now, since when now Sh0cks after the issues be about, you'll be responding to it. Are they?
Oh my, and then oh, Besha, a bit now call back. You try bad by need more. What them in a do better quality and reshuffle and make a wasem. A do better appointees. I'm so money, Jumano, almost for Medjuman to make a wasem. You try very will be a small becca, Nabab and Tabacasa. It's an idea my dean say be a sandban and Kawasem. No, mum, that's like I stated earlier. Party and general secretary Nkwadia. Yenino Obia was should be say and Kankaye officers of the party. Here members of NEC, here members of National Council, here members of Council of Elders. Yenina MPs for parliamentary leaders will be a Sebi Yenina Yambwa Ankase party SUS will be a it will be a Denia ever Kawasama. Here Kasi Jabu general secretary. Said the general secretary to me no, a do better the general secretary issue about the accommodation but say they are National Council, you see, near in 2000 and the general secretary 20 million. But the constitution, I said, BSM, you may be BSM, and on my I will not run away from it. I will continue to do it.
What brana?
Oh, there be Juma is Benamabre. I branch him with them, Benamit Mabre. Juma in but I will say, oh, yeah, Jumana, S will be any nearby. Not say the party for the Ghana for say bit my friend to my periphery, no, you know, and then they see your
Why frustrated?
There be. They never frustrated also. Clean like a Jumano.
There are a lot of impediments. Or Juma any manner.
Impediment being then you say, you're only a year Jumano, and you're back for Juma.
There's too much pressure on you, Anna.
Baby, pressure be and that baby. Jumano said the mean to me, yeah, come on, corporate. They are challenging times. Said the Juma being who bet Manyanitra or my what is responsibility or challenges. But when challenges come, you face it. And it's maybe no, as I say, Homa, or my maker say experience I mean in the last 3 years. No, I mean, you say who be a digital secretary party and your experience will be any challenges you come. But in your idea, come where Buama shedding, say you're queer, no, senior year, senior year, and ye. It's in your idea is what as a days go by, and boy now.
You record that matter, so but Chairman Butte when acting away.
Chairman 1090 Kaka, na Oba be Mexico.
You must make Kate is away.
Kate 1090 or the permission by.
The party, more than the party, and then teach you for now.
Said Tabby, we are seeing the debate Messi, no, so the coach one among, intending the Moroccan and one yard, and change the Jumana in a year, making the work of Piamon on it.
Bosumen Kuno. Yenteninka.
On the Haka.
Yemani Kate.
Oh, Kate, no, say I could tell by lessons now, and then walk with you. Okay, 2 Pindy and put in 2 square.
Nasara way.
Also,
National way.
What's on the way?
National.
Will be a national beer or beer or in Najuma.
I see. I said, General said they make an Ewa Buffana.
As a mouth, who better to say as a made this family. There be a deal called the minute. I just saw my own going on number, and I fell from say. Why is there? But you say, Mama,